What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. This is the Trying to Break Par series, Par 3 edition, and this is attempt number 6 on the Par 3 course for me trying to break par. If you haven't checked out the other episodes, they're up on the channel. Par 3 edition is the first one I'm trying as far as trying to break par, and this is attempt number 6, and I'm a little bit brain rattled right now thinking this is the 6th time I have tried to break par. If you haven't checked out episode number 5 or attempt number 5, it's right there. I do talk about why this has become so difficult, or what I've realized about why it's so difficult. From 110 yards in, I just got to be closer to the pin, and I have not been consistently accurate. You know, if I'm trying to make 10, 12, 15-foot putts for birdie, and I'm making mistakes in the meantime, I'm on the longer holes where I'm not getting up and down for par. If I miss a green, then I'm kind of in no man's land. Long story short, this is attempt number 6. Let's see if I can do it. If you have not subscribed to the channel, or if this is your first time, slide on over there, hit that subscribe button. It does help the algorithm. And that algorithm, the more that happens, the more you hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button, the more it goes out in the ethers to lots of other people, the more it helps me become a scratch golfer. So do me a favor, slap that on the way in or out, and make sure that you're watching this edition until I get it done. I will tell you, since I'm filming this after attempt number 6, stick around till the end. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, south of the course.
All right, here we go. Hole number 1, 110 from here. I got 56, and I got a plan today, so we're gonna stick to it. Here we go. Get a bounce. Nervy swing, I will admit that. Went after it a bit more than I wanted to, and a little tuggy. But let's get up and down, and let's try and get one on 2. Try and get the speed of the first green right. It's definitely going to run away to me to my right. Get this about a third of the way on and let it do some work. All right, I'll take it on the first hole. And get us a birdie. Let's go, let's go. I won't do it today, I promise. Hole 2, 83 yards adjusted. Trying to find a spot where I'm not stepping in a divot. All right. Half a groove low, but we'll take it. It's on the pin. I can't tell how close, but we're gonna go find out and try and make a putt. All right, coming up on the stick, it's close. So we're gonna roll this puppy in and get to 3, here we go. It was brought to my attention that my in-between shots, so my walks to the green on camera are created, how am I saying this? My shots from tee to green when I'm having a hard time today. So I got a lot of club rattling. It was brought to my attention while I was talking, while I'm walking to the greens. So I'm gonna do less of that and try and talk while I'm here, just so I don't annoy everyone as much with that noise, that clanking of the clubs. I apologize for that. I wasn't even thinking about that, but my clubs are noisy. They talk to me a lot. All right. Trying to shake off these nerves. I do put a lot of pressure on myself with this, so roll this one in, and we're going to try and loosen up the swing a little bit. Again, I did warm up a bit on the range. Felt pretty good. I think I pushed that putt. Stand by. Oh, that was such a bad stroke. Bad stroke and bad read. Bad combination. We're gonna shake that off. We're gonna keep attacking. Let's make a good swing here. It's gotta start with just trusting the swing. 133. It's a smooth 50 degree. Here we go. I am a head case today. I literally tugged that one too. Short left. I thought with those tees all the way up, I could change my mental approach to this hole, but I certainly did not. Again, not a super difficult shot. I got to get to stop quick. I think we've all figured out this one. Running away from us. Okay, terrible, terrible chip. This hole has my goat. Oh my goodness. I cannot stress to you how imperative it is to not be left on this hole. Some reason, I cannot listen to myself. And I just pull the tee shot on this hole every time. There's nothing to it but mental. All right, we gotta roll this in. Let's go. Feel good on my line. Literally dead center behind the hole. I think I just hit it a little hard. Okay. Okay, we got this one out of the way. I don't know if I want to laugh or snap my putter. 1 over through 3. We're gonna do this, guys. Hang in there. All right, directly into the sun, hole number 4. 97 yards to the pin. I want to be under the pin. Stress to myself, I want to be under the pin. Quick swing, that's got to get down. Get down, please get down. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so we're playing the Pro V1s again today. It's a brand new one. We're gonna check out spin rate too. All right, another close one. This is even closer than number 2. Almost tap in range. Just gonna roll this puppy in. So, this is the Titleist report. Here is my ball mark right here. And now I want to emphasize too that these greens are really wet this morning. It's October 2nd and it's already warm out here. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt, but the dew is starting to burn off, but it's really wet. So it didn't spin hardly at all. It just sat right there, which is good. I caught it a little thin too, which is interesting. Okay, I had to check my microphone. I will say this. This is right out of the sleeve. Are these Pro V1s getting softer? There's already a scuff mark on it and I haven't hit it anywhere. It hasn't hit anything hard. Weird. All right, let's roll it in. Let's move on. Back to even. I'm trying to approach this in a positive mindset since we're kind of all over the place right now. Be there on 9 to give ourselves a chance. We got this. All right, 162 to the pin. Should be a stock pitching wedge. Get our line. Make our range swing. Off we go. Oh no. Overcooked it. We might be in trouble. All right, I need to talk for a minute. I'm gonna try and hold my club still, so bear with me. Overcooked that wedge. Again, it's not the swing I wanted to make, and I mean, although I keep saying now it's feeling so much better, that's my miss right now. If I just, somehow it feels like the rubber band unwinds too quickly through impact, and I just shut down that face, and it's just this big hook, and it starts just left the target and just keeps turning over. And also, I end up 5, 6, 7 yards further than I want to be, so I'm just hoping this thing stayed in, because you don't want to be long on this hole. Almost think maybe gap wedge would have been the play, short of this pin. Well, we're gonna go find it. All right, let's go hunt here. Oh, holy crap. Do I have a swing? What a stupid mistake. This is the miss that I'm talking about. And even with a pitching wedge, I'm doing it. You can imagine the result with a 5 metal or a driver. It's 50, 60, sometimes 70 yards. It's not that often now, but it happens. And it's just a result of off-plane downswing. So if I'm a little bit steep on the downswing, it's all right. I mean, I know that the result is there. I just gotta dial it in. But right now I need to focus on getting this up and down. Oh, that's not where I wanted to land it. Oh my God. These greens are slower because they're more wet, and then I go ahead and land it like 3 yards shorter where I wanted to be. That was freaking awful. Man, it's like my brain wants to challenge every time. This is golf, ladies and gentlemen. And I didn't have a lot of room back there, but I had enough to make a decent swing at it, and it just okay. It's frustrating when you work so hard at certain aspects and you feel really good about them, and then you don't pull it off when you need to, because you know what that is. It's just your brain getting in the way, and my brain is getting in the way. No, it actually went left. Shouldn't it come down the hill? It should have. All right. Well, this pin is on a little bit of a crown. I can feel it standing right here, which I probably should have done, but I was just so irritated. Well, if I'm gonna do it today, it's gonna be a roller coaster. I have definitely made that clear to myself. So now let's go hit one close. On 6, we're back to 1 over. I'm gonna shoot it. I'm in the new strategy of trying to figure out distances for every pin. 97 pin. All right. Should take a 56 degree and send this in a lower flight. More like just a really controlled, sawed-off swing. I've been working on these on the range, so That wasn't the result, but we're gonna make a putt. We're gonna make a putt. My brain is getting to my swing. I can feel it fighting me. My impact position is feeling a little bit more like the old impact again, and I gotta get away from that. I was a thin shot, a little pulled again. I know exactly what's going on. I just gotta I gotta trust the swing. So left edge of the green, kind of spun left a little bit. Probably 18, 20 feet. I gotta roll this one in for sure. Let's just make a good roll. Let's see here. So here's the Pro V1s again. Here's my ball mark. Like I said, it landed and spun left more than anything. I think that was pretty thin, so it just seems like if I hit it thin, it spins more, which is weird. But compared to the TP5s, it definitely will spin more a thin shot. Terrible, terrible, terrible. You know, that's frustrating because I thought I had that red pretty well, and the thing with that putt is you can't run it at the hole because it's coming down the hill this way too. So didn't play enough break. That was a terrible putt. All right, hole 7, 88 yards. 80% 60 degree. I've definitely been practicing this a lot, so let's go trust it. Whew. The reflection on my club is going to be tricky. Yikes. I gotta tell you right now, that was not great, but I couldn't see with that reflection. 15 feet. And breaking to my left. And this ball, this green slopes back to front pretty drastically. But it seems like every putt I've had today has been super inconsistent on how much. And it's not grain related because I got 18 different ways this grain is going. Again, ball, Titleist. That's where my ball mark is, right there. So just sat right on the green, didn't spin back this time. Again, another wedge that wasn't flushed. It was just a smidge thin. But at the same time, those thin ones were tending to spin more. Stay. Stay. Oh my God. I think that ball just got turbo boosters on it when it got to the hole. What in the heck? Dang it. I gotta tell you, this group in front of me, I don't know if I've ever seen someone play slower. 2 people have a cart, too. And they're driving, oh my God, they're driving on the green. Onto the green. Let's make sure we don't hit it on that tire mark. Okay, 1 over. Oh, that birdie on 2 that I missed. 6-footer, 5-footer. It's 5 feet. It's coming back to haunt me, isn't it? I just haven't made putts today. Ball striking's not great. Swing feels a little shaky. It's nerves more than anything. But I have 2 holes to do this. I same kind of deal. I'm got a 98 yards to the pin. I'm gonna stay just underneath it. I'm gonna try and, again, flight down to 56. It's gonna be a soft swing. I don't understand what I'm doing here. Ah! All right, I have a feeling I am on the back end of the screen. Yeah. Again, it's just not synced right now. I'm just a little bit off today. And any other day, not a big deal, but since I'm trying to get on break par, it is a big deal. And again, oh man, that birdie on 2 is gonna haunt me. I know it is. It's haunting me right now, so hit a second ball just to see if I can feel that swing, because I'm gonna probably have to do it again on the last hole. So here we go. Let's try and make a putt. All right. Note to the greenskeeper: your bag has a hole in it. There is grass everywhere on these greens. It's crazy. All right, let's do another Pro V1 test. Whoa, that was nice. Divot, ball. Remember how I said I wanted to be under the hole? So I don't have that 98 degree 56 figured out yet. My second ball flew the green, in case anyone wonders or cares. Yeah, I mean 50 or 60 is probably it, but I'm really trying to hit these close. So I feel like I can just flight these, just to hold off finish, which is what I'm working with on my drills for my lower body impact position. On the range, I feel like I was starting to get it, although now that I think about, like, even yesterday and today, I realize that I had a pin that was literally 98 yards from where I was hitting, and I was doing both 60s, pretty much full 60s. I mean, it was a stock 60, and then trying to hit that kind of almost half punch. Well, that's not a punch, but hold off 60 or 56, and most of them were actually going over the pin. So now that I actually think about that, whatever swing that was is not the right one. To take my sweet time, because the group ahead of me, that's a foursome that's really slow, is in the middle of the fairway, and they're deciding what club to hit from 40 yards. Anyway, I'm not trying to knock beginner golfers or whatever, but when it's just the pace of what they're playing, it's really weird. Like, the guy keeps driving backwards after hitting his shots, and it's not to go where his cart partner is. It's just like he's having a joyride every hole. Anyway, I'm gonna try and make this putt. Line is right. Got to get the speed. Just once. Just once. Gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my goodness. This quest is hard. It's hard. I mean, it really is harder. Oh, I'm getting a head rush again. I need some more water. It's so much harder than I thought it would be. Oh, that putt on 2. Has anybody figured out the time machine thing yet? Anyone? I'd like to go back to hole 2 and putt that again. This ball is too good for its home. Oh man. I'm so defeated right now. I don't even play 9. I don't even want to go to 9. I just want to go to the car and regroup. God, I want to go play again right now. I just can't. Son of a gun. Oh man. God, I'm feeling so defeated right now. I want to chew on some clubs. I did not give myself enough chances, let's just put it that way. But I hung in there with a swing that's just feeling less than great right now, which is a good sign. But if I'm hitting to 15, 20 feet, I know some of these are shorter holes, but with a swing that's not feeling great, I can say my driver and my tee balls are feeling really, really good so far. I got to get back on the regulation courses right away. Start putting some more scores up. But thank you guys for sticking around if you did to this point. Obviously, we'll be coming back unless something miraculous happens here. But my gosh, this guy he's putting, I think, 5 times now. I feel like he's waving me. He wants to wave me through on the last hole. It's okay, go ahead. Yeah, waving me through on the last hole. Anyway, 125 last. This is like a perfect 80%, 50 degree. Let's just try and get to even. The circus has come to town today. That's my buddy that left all that stuff in the last couple greens too. Quick swing, get on it. Divot way out in front, so I know what I'm doing. Unfortunately, it's the last hole. Let's get a putt. There he goes. All right, I got a little more motivation again. Titleist, you've performed better today. Divot, ball. He's coming back to blow me again. Can't believe this.
Say what?
All right, I got 9 feet. I got no comments for that putt. Great. Oh man, what a day. I don't even know what to say. Can't believe I missed that putt. Considering the ball striking wasn't great, I gave myself a lot of chances on that end, so. I can get back here tomorrow. Let's do that. Let's do that. Stick around. 0 for 6. I feel like I was closer than it looked today. Like I said, swing was a little off, but I gave myself enough chances to do it. So I'm gonna figure out my mindset too. But I mean, it's just like this is harder than it looks. It's even for a par 3 course, it's harder than it looks. Because you got to hit enough close shots to make putts. And then it's more than anything for me, it's eliminating the mistakes, especially with, it seems like my pitching wedge is where I'm hitting those shutdown hooks. But I know where that swing's coming from. That's closer than what appears on screen. 0 for 6. I'm gonna try and get back here tomorrow. I'm gonna try and do it again. Thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up on the way out. Drop some comments. Let me know what you think. Give me some advice if you got any, and we'll catch you on the next one.